What if being sleep-deprived could actually make you smarter? No, this is not a joke. In this episode of The Diary of a CEO, hosted by Stephen Bartlett, Dr. Rhonda Patrick, one of the world's leading scientists in health and aging, reveals a surprising way to boost brain power even when you are running on almost no sleep. From the truth about creatine and vitamin D to how exercise grows your brain and how sitting wrecks your heart, this conversation is packed with ideas most people never hear. Here are 10 powerful takeaways that could change how you think about health forever. Takeaway 1. This trick fights brain fog. Most people know creatine as a powder that bodybuilders use to bulk up. But Dr. Rhonda Patrick shares something almost no one expects. Creatine is not just for muscles. It is also one of the most powerful fuels for your brain. In one study, people who were kept awake for over 20 hours were given a high dose of creatine. Not only did they recover mentally, but they actually performed better than people who had a full night of sleep. That sounds impossible, but it worked. Creatine helps your brain make fast energy when it is under pressure. Imagine staying up all night to finish a project or study for an exam. Your brain starts to slow down, you feel foggy, and your memory slips. Creatine helps fill that energy gap and keeps your brain firing. It is especially useful if you are sleep-deprived or stressed out. If you eat meat and fish, you already get some creatine from food. But if you are vegetarian or aging, your levels may be too low. Supplementing with creatine is cheap, safe, and proven to improve focus, memory, and even decision-making. Your brain is like an engine, and creatine is the extra fuel it often needs. Takeaway 2. Sleep clears brain waste. You might think sleep is just rest, but it is actually deep cleaning for your brain. Dr. Rhonda Patrick explains that during deep sleep, your brain uses a system called the glymphatic system to wash out toxic waste. This includes amyloid proteins, which are linked to Alzheimer's disease. Imagine trying to study or work in a dirty room. Nothing feels right. That is what happens inside your brain when you do not sleep enough. Over time, the waste builds up and damages memory, learning, and mental sharpness. Sleep is not just about feeling refreshed. It is a biological need for mental clarity. Deep sleep only happens when you go through full sleep cycles. That means no late-night scrolling on your phone or falling asleep with the TV on. Even missing a few hours of sleep for several nights can weaken your brain's ability to focus and remember. If you want your brain to work at full power, protect your sleep like it is your superpower. Takeaway 3. Vitamin D affects your brain. Vitamin D is not just for strong bones. It plays a major role in brain health. Dr. Rhonda Patrick points out that about 70% of Americans are low in vitamin D, and that puts them at a much higher risk of brain problems later in life. One study showed that people with low vitamin D were up to 80% more likely to develop dementia. That is not a small number. Vitamin D works like a hormone and helps your brain clear harmful waste and reduce inflammation. It also supports the connections between brain cells, which are key for thinking and memory. Your body makes vitamin D when sunlight hits your skin. But if you live in a place with long winters or stay indoors most of the time, you might not get enough. Taking a simple vitamin D supplement each day could help protect your brain for years to come. The fix is easy, but the cost of ignoring it could be massive. Takeaway 4. Exercise helps your brain grow. Exercise does more than tone your body. It actually grows your brain. Dr. Rhonda Patrick explains that physical activity increases a special chemical in the brain called BDNF, which helps your brain form new connections and keeps your memory sharp. The hippocampus, a part of your brain that helps with learning and storing information, starts shrinking as you age. But if you exercise regularly, it can grow instead. That is right. Moving your body can make your brain bigger and better. One study found that older adults who walked 3 times a week for a year increased the size of their hippocampus. This is a part of the brain that usually shrinks with age. Think about that. Walking can help you stay smarter. Exercise also releases endorphins, which improve your mood and reduce stress. So if you feel anxious, sad, or scattered, A quick workout might help your brain more than any cup of coffee or energy drink. We're about to dive into the most exciting part of this video. If you're enjoying it, hit the thumbs up below and share this video in your WhatsApp groups. It really helps us keep making great content. Don't forget to leave a comment and hit subscribe for more. Now let's continue with the video. Takeaway 5. Sitting is silently killing you. We have all heard that sitting too long is bad for you, but the real damage is much worse than most people realize. Dr. Rhonda Patrick shares a shocking study where 5 healthy men stayed in bed for just 3 weeks. After this short time, their cardiovascular fitness dropped more than it would have in 30 years of normal aging. Their hearts and lungs were weaker, their muscles had shrunk, and their ability to use oxygen had plummeted. That means even short-term inactivity can wreck your health in ways that take years to fix. Think about how often people sit all day at work or school, then go home and sit more. It adds up fast. The fix does not have to be complicated. Just standing more often, walking during breaks, or doing short bursts of exercise each day can protect your heart and lungs. Movement is not just good for you. It is essential. Takeaway 6. Fitness predicts how long you live. Your fitness level can predict how long you will live more accurately than your cholesterol or blood pressure. Dr. Rhonda Patrick explains that people with high cardiorespiratory fitness have an 80% lower risk of dying early from heart disease, cancer, or lung problems. Even going from low fitness to moderate fitness can add 2 years to your life. That could mean watching your kids grow up or being able to travel without feeling exhausted. The best part is that it does not require a gym membership or fancy equipment. Activities like brisk walking, biking, or swimming for just a few minutes a day can make a huge difference. High-intensity training, like sprinting for 1 minute then resting, repeated several times, also works. If you want to live longer and feel better, move your body like your life depends on it. Because it actually does. Takeaway 7. Muscle makes health chemicals. Muscles do more than lift weight. They release powerful chemicals that help your brain and body stay young. One of these is called lactate. For years, people thought lactate was just waste that made your muscles burn. But now, scientists like Dr. Rhonda Patrick say lactate helps power your brain and trigger growth of brain cells. When you push your body through intense exercise, lactate travels through your blood to your brain, where it acts like fuel and tells your brain to grow stronger. It works in a similar way to ketones, which your body produces when you fast or eat very few carbs. That means your muscles are like tiny medicine factories that help you think faster, feel better, and even protect against disease. If you want your brain to work better, do not ignore your muscles. They are part of your mental health team. Takeaway 8. Nutrients can be like radiation. Lacking certain nutrients can be as harmful to your body as being exposed to radiation. Dr. Rhonda Patrick gives an example using folate, a B vitamin found in leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale. In a study, animals that were low in folate showed breaks in their DNA similar to those caused by dangerous radiation. That kind of damage can lead to cancer, memory loss, and faster aging. Other nutrients like magnesium, choline, and B vitamins are also essential for keeping your cells healthy. Sadly, many people do not get enough of these. Eating processed foods, skipping vegetables, or following extreme diets can make things worse. Taking a multivitamin each day might seem simple, but it could protect your brain and your body from serious long-term damage. Sometimes, the smallest daily habit can make the biggest difference. We're about to hit the final takeaways from this video. If you're enjoying it, hit the thumbs up below and share this video in your WhatsApp groups. It really helps us keep making great content. Don't forget to leave a comment and hit subscribe for more. Now, let's continue with the video. Takeaway 9. Aging can be reversed. Aging might seem like something that just happens to us. But Dr. Rhonda Patrick says that is not the whole story. About 70% of aging comes from how we live, not from our genes. That means we have a lot more control than we think. Scientists have even started reversing aging in animal cells using something called partial reprogramming. They use a mix of 4 special proteins to make old cells act young again. These cells start working better, look younger, and help repair damaged tissues. While this science is still in the early stages for humans, the idea that we can slow down or even undo aging is real. For now, your best tools are still regular exercise, good sleep, smart nutrition, and avoiding toxic habits. The future of health is about staying young, not just living long. Takeaway 10. Microplastics and toxins matter. We are surrounded by invisible chemicals that can damage our health. Dr. Rhonda Patrick talks about microplastics and BPA, which are found in water bottles, packaging, and even the air. These tiny particles can mess with your hormones, weaken your brain, and raise your risk of disease. Some studies show that living near a golf course, where lots of pesticides are used, can increase your cancer risk. The solution is not to panic, but to be smart. Eating more fiber helps your body remove these toxins. Using a sauna can make you sweat out chemicals that your kidneys cannot handle. Red light therapy may also reduce stress and improve mood. In a world full of hidden dangers, protecting yourself means being aware and making small changes that add up. We often chase big solutions while ignoring the simple things that make us feel better. Think sharper and live longer. Dr. Rhonda Patrick reminds us that some of the most powerful changes start with daily habits. A scoop of creatine, a short walk, more sleep, and some sunlight might sound basic, but they are backed by science and can transform your health. So here is the question: what small thing can you start doing today that your future self will thank you for? Because the smartest thing you do this year might not be something big. It might just be getting enough sleep and knowing how to stay sharp when you do not. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support this channel, hit the thanks button below. It really helps us keep going. If you enjoyed this summary, please leave a like and share it in your WhatsApp groups. To join discussion about this video, drop a comment below. And for more videos like this, hit the subscribe button below.